Hi there. Welcome. You must be one of our newest Santas. So lovely to meet you. Of course, take a seat, get comfortable, take off any of your winter gear. My name is Maurice, and I'm going to be working with you today to get your mall Santa suit all measured and ready. Okay, so have you worked as a Santa somewhere else before? I personally don't get to see your credentials or anything as I'm not doing the interviews. Yes, that's my boss, so you bet. Yes, they're lovely, aren't they? Oh, that's so lovely. I'm sure the kids at the hospital really appreciate that. Okay, so if you worked at like a mall before though doing photos? Okay, first time. Excellent. Well, I'm sure the other Santas will be very helpful on your training day, on just kind of doing the whole rundown with you. I think if you've already worked with children in the hospital for, as long as you have. Oh, since retirement. Wow, that's amazing. So that's kind of been your calling then lately. I'm so glad to hear that. We need more people like you in the world. But because of that, they're just going to run you through it all. I think working at the hospital and everything, as I was saying, you're going to be pretty well prepared for them all. It's a lot more of a relaxing, happy setting. I know there's a mix of, sadness, and a bit of pain with that happiness as well there. But I think you will all just perfectly fine. Of course. Can I just get your last name to confirm where your info is for me? Okay, excellent. I think... Great. Right. So did you, with the hospitals, have to provide your own suit? Okay. So here, unfortunately, just because of, spreading contamination, we work with a lot of children, they can be very big spreaders of the common cold, illnesses. So just for sanitary and safety reasons, as well as that, all our Santas have the exact same style of suit and detailing in it. We're going to have your own picked out for you. Just for here, and you can leave it in the staff room in your own locker. Did they show you that already? Okay. Though I think our boss will show you tomorrow then when you're back in. Great. So we'll be doing that. We've got like a set piece for you to try on in a couple days. But for now, I'm just going to be getting some extra measurements, particularly for like your arms, your head, kind of just your torso, to make sure that when we pick out the sizing for you based on the measurements and things that you provided, that everything can fit you. And we're going to make some adjustments in office here and call you back in I want to say the next 2 days or so, based on how intensive the measurements we need to make and changes, and have you do the full try on, and then we'll do another round as you're wearing it, get you to move in it, do another round of like any little tweaking adjustments. Of course. Well, welcome aboard again. I'm so happy to be working with you. So before we get to the official measuring, I just have a couple quick questions to ask you here, if that's okay. Just in relation to your suit and things like that. Excellent. So I've got your sizing here in terms of what you typically wear for a shirt, pants. I don't have info about a hat. Do you wear a lot of hats? Do you find that you struggle to find hats that fit your head, like you've got a bigger head? Do you find that hats generally are too loose on you, like you've got a smaller head somewhere in the middle? Of course, okay. Okay, so it depends on the hat. Alright, that's perfectly fine. Did you have a particular size or anything that the Santa hat that you bought for your other job was a certain size, certain fit? Okay, so then how did you like that? Okay, so a little bit more on the fitted side so that if kids are pulling at the hat or, moving it around, like a little jingle bell that I have on the end here. Okay, good to know. Yeah. That is great, thank you. So as a mall Santa, you're going to be doing probably a lot less moving around than you are used to in the hospital. Yeah, you're doing a lot less standing. You're doing a lot of sitting in comparison, and you will be up for your breaks and things like that. And some kids or families do like to take a photo all together with you. So if they don't all fit on the couch with you or don't feel comfortable sitting beside you, then you might be standing. But so in relation to your suit then, your suit, you need to be able to move in a little bit, but it doesn't need to be, something you're going to be very active in. So is there a certain fit that you like, say with your typical clothing, like the jacket you were wearing when you're spending a lot of time sitting, that you prefer? Do you prefer it a little bit looser, a little more fitted, or is that change between the article of clothing? Yeah, I'm the same way. Not a problem. Okay, so pants, looser, but the top a little more fit, but not so much that there's a difference between the two. That's noticeable, at least, of course. Top, fitted, and bottoms a little bit looser. Okay, and we didn't end up getting your shoe size as well. Is that change from shoe to shoe then? Or say, particularly in boots we're looking for? Okay. Yeah, you'll be inside, so you don't really need to worry about wearing heavier socks underneath. So probably your more standard size of shoe. Okay, excellent. I'll put that, and I'll put that other size as an adjustment just in case. I believe we do have some Santa boots in both those sizes, so when you come in a couple days, we'll try both. Alright. Are you allergic to any types of fabric, particularly in materials and things that will be like on the trim of your sleeves or the trim of your hat? There's a trim around your neck that could be particularly irritating if it rubs on it if you are allergic to it. It is like, when you get that faux snow that you can use to decorate around your house, it's not a wool, but it's like that. It won't be sparkles, no. That would be so messy, and then the kids would be covered in sparkles, or people will get it everywhere, and I know not everyone appreciates that, so. But it will be sitting kind of like right here along your neck. So if you're moving, you're talking, it could pull on it because it's more fitted of a collar right there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so you're allergic to that, but it's not a material that would be in the suit at all. Okay. That's perfectly fine. And again, when you come in to try on the suit, we will definitely make sure to check for that collar to see if the line is like too tight or too fitted as you especially move your neck and are talking. We don't want to injure our Santa's now, do we? Alright. So, my dear, did you have any more questions for me? Any commentary, especially with your experiences as a Santa and other places and with a suit of your own? Do you have any details or things that I should know that will help us kind of finalize your suit? Okay, that is great. No, of course, any little detail is perfect. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. So maybe have a pant that maybe not shorter, but you can roll up so you can kind of have a little peek between the boot and the pant of your fun Christmas socks. I like that. That's excellent. We like for all our Santas to have a little bit of personality, just a little bit inflared into their suits. Do you have a lot of Christmas socks then? Oh wow. So a whole collection then, huh? Yes, I'm sure the Mrs. Claus loves that. Okay. Well, you'll have to wear a pair when you come in for the try-on so that I can see the whole fun style that you have. Great, excellent. Well, my dear Santa, we are going to then get started if you don't have anything else for me. Great, I've kept you long enough, so I want to get right onto this measuring. So, I have my handy dandy measuring tape here, and we're just going to be simply going through and taking as many measurements as possible, and then at the end I'll record all my findings briefly. Got a pretty good memory, so I feel like I don't need to worry too much about writing them down as I go. Oh, I've been doing it for a decade now, I think. I know, so I've gotten pretty skilled at memorizing all these numbers as I go through. Of course, so I think we're going to begin and work kind of from the top of your head with the head measurements and for your hat, and work our way down, alright? Take as many as possible. Some, especially like your shoes and stuff, won't need too many measurements, and your legs as well, because there's not so much going on with those pieces. And they're ones that we kind of just need you to try on, and then in person is when we're gonna be able to really tell if it fits you correctly or not. Alright, well, you get comfortable. Feel free to close your eyes if you'd like. A lot of Santas find this to be a very relaxing process, so. And some of them even fall asleep, just a little bit, but some of them won't a minute. So, that's okay. Alright. So we're going to start with your head being, let's see here, as straight as possible. I'm just going to get a measurement from kind of each quadrant of your head, so front, back, left, right. Start with the front here. Going right across your forehead. It's going to be 6, 5. Excellent. Alright. Sorry. On your right side. And just a little bit wider. Okay. And now your right. Nope. Now your left side. It's been a day. I've had to remeasure most of our Santas this past day or two, just because I wanted your Santas come back after being away for a season because of just things going on in their lives. Okay, that's going to be almost the exact same as 6 2. Of course, we've also had. Can you just reach your head down? I'm going to reach and measure behind you. Thank you. Awesome. Just stay like that for a second. We've also just had you know, your bodies change with time and grow, so we just had to make some more measurements there and adjustments. Okay, that's gonna be excellent. Yeah, and so I'm gonna do a measure from the top of your head to the base of your neck. We've had one gentleman who you'll meet probably tomorrow, maybe if he's around, who does ultra marathons in the spring and the fall, and so we kind of have to really make his adjustments every year because he's just so like busy and active, and his everything just fluctuates every year. Yep, head straight again. Yeah, so it's amazing for him. It's a bit more work for us. Okay. That's gonna be... And I'm gonna get the other side of your head here. Give the top of your head to the base of your neck. That's gonna be one, two. Okay. Excellent. Good. You know what I'm going to get you to do, actually, because you might have similar measurements to my head. Since you're here, I just want you to try my little elf hat on. Our hats are made pretty similar to the Santa one because of the shape and the design. It's not the exact same. If you don't mind, just reach down. Thank you. Okay. How does that feel fitted-wise? I know we said we weren't trying on anything today, but again, you've got pretty similar measurements to my head, so it's not too bad. Okay, let me take this off here. Good. I'm gonna have to get this one piece repaired too. Whatever. But that's good to know. I'm gonna make actually a quick note of that. Okay. That's just actually very helpful for us to be able to know which hat to pick out for you. For the final head measurement, I'm just going to go all the way around your head, alright? So if you can lean forward again, I'm just going to go, whoop, sorry, right here. Sorry if I pull on your head too much. I'm just going to cross it. Excellent. So that's about okay. There you go. You can put your head back. Thank you. Now, I think we should do your arms next, alright? So I'm just going to have you hold your arms, straight out, up and bent a little bit. I'm just going to measure it when it's down straight. Things like that. So, let's start with your left here this time. Okay, out straight first. So, yeah, straight across. I'm going to measure from your shoulder here to the tips of your fingers. Great. And then arm straight up above your head. So I'm not going to try to not tickle you here. I'm going to measure from your armpit up to the tips of your fingers. Good. That is going to be about the same there. Excellent. If you keep the arm up as well, I'm actually going to take, while it's up, a measurement from kind of the middle of your chest here over and under your arm, okay, and around to the back. Just gives me an extra measurement. Perfect. And around here, good. Just gives me an extra measurement to make sure that we've got some movement, especially under the arm, if you're lifting arms up, things like that. Good. Right, and then arm back down, just straight. Good. All right. Now from your shoulder here, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Good. measurements are just about the same. So I'm not too worried about this other sides, but some people have a slight difference. So let's see here. Let's start out with your right arm being down straight. Great, thank you. From the shoulder to the tips of your fingers again. Good. And then arm out straight again. Thank you. From the end of your shoulder to the tips of your fingers here. Yeah, we've got, I believe, about a 0.2 of an inch difference. So not much at all. It's pretty standard. No one's perfect with it. Arm up straight, please. Great. Here. So your right arm is a little bit off, the tiniest bit, like not even physically noticeable. Okay. Okay, great. And then we're going to do that over the armpit measurement again. Good. Okay, from your middle of your chest here to, sorry, I'm going to reach a little more, to the back. That's the exact same there. Okay, excellent. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to do some basic torso measurements. So just from shoulder to shoulder, just from kind of like the middle of your neck here to kind of your hips on the sides. We're working kind of off some of these basic measurements and your shirt size, so that is perfect. A little bit more there, good. Shoulder, 18, good. Okay. We're going to do down the front, from again the kind of base of your neck to kind of your hips there, good. And then if I just have you turn to the side, I'm going to again do a measurement, but it's going to be from under your armpit down to your hip on either side. All right, great, thank you. Okay, that's about the same. A little bit shorter there. Okay. All right, and turn to the other side. Thank you. Excellent. And back. Thank you very much, Santa. Now, that's the major measurements all done. All we really have to do now is just measure the length of your legs and the length of your feet. Right. So you are almost done. I won't keep you much longer. I'm sure you've got lots to do. Lots to get ready for with Christmas and everything. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so lovely. I'm just going to get down here if that's okay. Reach a little more. Thank you. Measuring from your feet all the way up to your hip. Yeah, that's great. You can spend time with family. Where are they coming from? Oh, wow, that's a ways. So they can be here for a while, or? Oh, till into the new year. That's excellent. Oh, shoot. I forgot to tell you to take off your shoes. Yeah, just take them both off. Don't worry. If they're smelly, that's fine. I'm used to worse. Just maybe you'll need to be able to get your actual measurement, because some people's shoes are either very flat or very heightened in the heel especially. Excellent. Oh, that's much more accurate. Thank you. Okay, that's good. Excellent. Yeah, not this year. I kind of hate which family I'm going to see every year, just because of time with work and everything. Just the other side here. And yeah, so it's going to be just family and friends who are in the area this year. Might go for Thanksgiving with the other Excellent. Okay. And if you don't mind now, for my last measurement, I'm just going to measure your feet. So I'm just going to get a little low. Just to keep your foot as flat as possible. Thank you. Okay. From the heel to the tip of the toe. Thank you. Last measurement. And then we're done. All right. Well, that is it, Santa. Yeah, not too bad. Of course. If you can hold on for 2 more seconds, I'm just going to quickly take your measurements here to make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, so your head. And so for the base of your neck, excellent. And then we have the shoulders, arms, and the shoulders. Inches. Right, so I'm just going over here one final time. We have all your important hat measurements. We have your arms, both when they're raised, straight out, down, the under the shoulder armpit measurements good. The torso, the chest from shoulder to shoulder. Good, good, good. Oh yes, thank you. The legs on the sides and the front. The feet as well. Yes. Yeah, your length was very conducive of the size that you gave us. Yeah, I don't see any issues with it, especially if you find them comfortable. Alright, so I think that is it. I don't think I missed any measurements at all for you. But I just wanted to say thank you so much. We are so excited in welcoming you to our mall as our newest Santa. I hope that all the measurements and things will help us get your suit all sorted for you, and that it will go very well, and that your first day next week is going to be a very big and exciting but great one for you. Feel free at any point if you have questions about your suit during the work holiday season. Obviously any rips, tears, stains, issues, bring it to us. We also do the laundry system for you, for all the Santas as well. Well, it is such a pleasure to meet you. I'm excited to work with you in the future, and welcome our newest Santa. Alright, well, I'll see you in a few days. Till then, take care. Bye now.